Did you know that the new Director General of Nimasa, Dr. Dayo Mobereola, was Honorable Commissioner for Transport in Lagos State? Now you know. Welcome to Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime. How are you preparing for this special week coming up, as today is Good Friday? Welcome on board. My name is Eugenia Abu. Thank you for joining us.
Any vessel operating coastal voyage in Nigeria must mandatorily have on board the following: vessel logbook, vessel port of call, vessel particulars, which include registry certificates, safety equipment certificates such as safe manning certificates, builder's certificates, load line certificates, tonnage certificates, radio certificate, insurance certificates, classification certificates, passenger ship safety certificate, service certificate, cargo ship certificates, and waiver certificates or receipts. Vessel owners, captains, shipping agents, and members of the public are advised to note and comply.
Up ahead on the program is Maritime Nuggets and Maritime Facts, where you get some information about the maritime industry. Do stay.
Following the appointment of Dr. Dayo Mobereola as the Director General of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa, staff and stakeholders looked forward to its resumption. Eager to meet the new DG CEO, management and staff of the agency converged at the boardroom of the agency at the Nimasa Tower, Victoria Island, Lagos, where Honorable Chudi Ofodile, who held sway in acting capacity, received him alongside the executive directors.
We are glad that you have arrived today, and I will simply ask you to please stand on this 22nd day of March 2024. I welcome you, Dr. Dayo Mobereola, as the brand new Director General of Nimasa, and I hand this over.
He formally handed over to the DG CEO while assuring him of the readiness to work with him to realize the mandate of the agency. In his maiden address, the Nimasa DG Dr. Mobereola assured that the agency's management under his leadership would build a purpose-driven organization while also prioritizing effective communication at all levels to enhance innovation, collaboration, and synergy.
I am to foster an environment of innovation, collaboration and synergy, creating an atmosphere that encourages development of our employees' skills, talents, and creativity. One of my key objectives is to focus on effective communication at all levels. I firmly believe that open and transparent communication is the foundation of a successful organization.
He also hinted that under his leadership, safety, security, efficiency, environmental sustainability, among others, would be a priority.
It is important to reflect on the significance of our mission at Nimasa. Our mandate to regulate the maritime industry, promote safety, security at sea, and develop the Nigerian shipping industry is not only vital to the economic prosperity of our nation, Nigeria, but also to the well-being of our people and sustainability of the planet. In fulfilling our mandate, we must always prioritize safety.
Dr. Mobereola expressed gratitude to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, for entrusting him with the responsibility of steering the affairs of the agency. He also thanked the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola CON, for his guidance throughout the appointment process and expressed readiness to work with the minister in achieving the objectives of the ministry for the sector. Let's meet the Nimasa Executive Management Team. Dr. Dayo Mobiriola holds a PhD and MSc in Transport Economics from the University of Wales, United Kingdom. He is a Fellow of the Chartered Institute of Transport, England, and a Fellow of the same institute in Nigeria. He comes on board with a vast experience in the transportation industry, as he was the Managing Director of Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMATA, from 2003 to 2015, and the Commissioner for Transportation in Lagos State from 2015 to 2016. Mobiriola was Deputy Managing Director and Project Development Director at AFM Consulting plc London. He was also Senior Economist at the British Petroleum Shipping Limited in the United Kingdom. Dr. Dayo Mobiriola is currently the Nimasa DG CEO. Honorable Chudi Ofodele is a lawyer, an author, and a former member of the Federal House of Representatives. In 1999, he was elected to represent Awka North-South Federal Constituency of Anambra State and was re-elected in 2003. He also served one full term as an active member of the West African Regional Parliament and the ECOWAS Parliament from 2000 to 2005, where he made his mark as chairman of the Committee on Energy, Science and Technology. He served as the director of the Abuja Infrastructure Investment Center from 2011 to 2015. Chudi Ofodele, who had served as Nimasa ED Finance and Admin from 2020 to 2023, was reappointed for another term. Chudi Ofodele is currently the Executive Director of Finance and Administration of Nimasa. Engineer Fatai Tai Adeyemi is highly accomplished and result-driven professional with over 3 decades of diverse experience in executive leadership, operations management, governance, and engineering across various sectors. Engineer Adeyemi's 25-year sojourn at Chevron Nigeria Limited from 1996 to 2021 saw him become an expertise in managing critical oil, gas, and water processing infrastructure. He is a member Nigerian Society of Engineers and a member of the Council of Registered Engineers Nigeria, COREN. A seasoned engineer with vast experience, he holds a master's degree in business administration from the University of Benin and BEng in mechanical engineering from the University of Ilorin. He has also attended several management courses. Engineer Fatai Adeyemi is currently the Executive Director of Operations in Nimasa. Mr. Jibril Abba is a seasoned development finance expert and career banker with over 2 decades of experience and expertise in international trade and development, investment management, human capital development, and entrepreneurship in both private and public sectors. He holds a BSc in chemistry from the University of Maiduguri, an MBA in global banking and finance from the University of Birmingham, United Kingdom, and currently pursuing PhD in development finance at the University of Stellenbosch, South Africa. Before joining Nimasa, he worked at the Nigerian Export-Import Bank, Nexim, as team lead for the Credit, Insurance and Guarantees Department, focusing on operationalizing the ECOWAS Interstate Road Transport Scheme, ISRT, with other major stakeholders such as the Federal Ministry of Transport and the Nigerian Customs Service, among other responsibilities. Mr. Abba is a member of a number of professional associates, including the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, CIBN, and the Chartered Financial Analyst Organization, where he obtained the Claritas Investment Certificate. Jibril Abba is the Executive Director of Maritime Labour and Capital Services in Nimasa.
One of the major functions of Nimasa is protecting the maritime environment. In his maiden speech to staff of the agency when he resumed duty, Dr. Mobereola, the new Director General of Nimasa, told them that this would be one of his major priorities: maritime sustainability, environmental sustainability. And in doing so, Nimasa is already well equipped to take on this gauntlet and get the job going by establishing a state-of-the-art laboratory.
Esteemed colleagues, as we embark on this new chapter together, it is important to reflect on the significance of our mission at Nimasa. Our mandate to regulate the maritime industry, promote safety, security at sea, and develop the Nigerian shipping industry is not only vital to the economic prosperity of our nation, Nigeria, but also to the well-being of our people and sustainability of the planet. We must strive to foster innovation and excellence in everything we do. The maritime industry is constantly evolving, driven by technological advancement, changing market dynamics, and evolving regulatory frameworks. As leaders in this sector, we must embrace innovation.
To effectively manage the marine environment in Nigeria, in line with international conventions and acceptable global best practices, Nimasa established a fully functional laboratory where chemical, biological, and microbial testing can be conducted. The Nimasa Laboratory, located at the Nigerian Maritime Resource Development Center in Kirikiri, is the latest addition to Nimasa facilities to ensure all gaps identified during the IMO IMSAS audit are closed.
The Marine Pollution Laboratory of Nimasa was established based on the Merchant Shipping Marine Environment Management Regulation 2012. This gave the framework for the establishment of the laboratory.
Atomic absorption spectrophotometer, which is used for analysis of heavy metals. Heavy metals, as we all know, they are a priority for polluters because of their high toxicity, tendency to bioaccumulate. In addition to that, the agency also procured a water quality monitoring equipment here, which can be used to assess and monitor the environmental quality of the marine environment.
The stakeholders can make use of this laboratory first by informing the lab that they want to carry out certain analysis. The lab staff will go out with them for the sample collection, keeping in mind that accuracy of results starts from the sampling, and so we want to be involved in the appropriate collection of samples, and then before we bring it to the lab, do the analysis, and then results being given to them.
Nimasa management has established a hybrid library to aid research in the maritime sector. The library is physically located in Lagos, Nigeria, but the facility is available online and can easily be accessed. A visit to the Nimasa e-library in Apapa was an eye-opener.
The Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency operates a hybrid type of library having the conventional library and the electronic type of library services, resources and facilities available for information dissemination, learning and knowledge creation of the maritime industry. The library is a hybrid type of library and it runs 24/7. It's accessible through any device, on your cell phone, on your iPad, on your laptop, desktop, on any electronic device. Is accessible with internet connectivity. The membership of the library is open to students, staff, maritime stakeholders, anywhere they are, is it in Nigeria or abroad, all maritime stakeholders, researchers and academicians, and the general public.
Okay, I got to find out about the e-library when I got employed into Nimasa, during our pre-induction orientation exercise. So since then, I've been visiting the library time to time for updates.
I'll advise people to come here frequently and use the library because the services are really good. The internet is quick and there's enough desktops for you to go online, do your research, and quick access to the e-library, and the conventional libraries downstairs as well. So you can just shuffle between that upstairs and it's a very serene, nice, quiet environment. So I encourage people to sign up and come to the Library Resource Center and check it out. And
it's available online on www.nimasa.gov.ng, or you go to www.nimasaelibraryonline.org. All you need to go do is, when you go to the Nimasa website, click on the website and you go to online services.
This is Nimasa This Week, where we enjoy bringing you facts and information about the maritime industry. Don't go away.
The International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, SOLAS 1974, and the 1979 Protocol on Search and Rescue made provisions for maritime administrations to provide search and rescue services for vessels in distress. Nimasa This Week made a stop at the Accident and Emergency Ward.
My name is Declan Oda, the Assistant Director, Health, Safety and Environment, also handling the radiography session of the Search and Rescue Base Clinic. You are welcome to the X-ray room. This is my machine. The machine I use, usually a Dell-compatible digital X-ray machine. This machine is rugged and easy to operate on. Over there in the other room, we have the ultrasound machine, which forms the complete unit of the radiography session. Over here, what we have here is some of our radio protective equipment, which you can see from this place. This is the lead apron with the lead shield screen. We have the bulky couch and also the chest stand, which is over there.
This is the laboratory section of the SAR-based clinic, Nimasa. And here we run all diagnostic measures. For example, this one now is the BT3000. It's a chemistry analyzer that carries out 25 parameters. in chemistry. Another automated chemistry analyzer, the Chemwell T426. It carries out 25 parameters in chemistry. You can see we are already running some samples.
The staff of Nimasa usually come here to see us, and they make use of all the facilities we have here. One of the ways we can improve our services is by going for regular trainings, regular workshops, and also periodic liaison with specialist hospitals, for example, the Federal Medical Center, just to avail ourselves of the current global best practices.
Well, I would say basically, what has been done here is reaching the mandate of Servicom as an attending to promptness, quality service delivery, from the very front to the last stage, that's from the reception, the vital points, the doctors, the laboratories. There's service delivery. It has made things are easier now. You spend less time, you're well attended to, and actually sometimes I even wonder if I'm not in Dubai, if it's actually Nigeria we're in, because the management has done a very, very, very wonderful thing in the search and rescue clinic.
Shipping is very dynamic, and you always have constant revision, constant update at almost every MSC meeting in IMO. That's the Maritime Safety Committee meeting in IMO. Those countries and MOUs must be in tandem with the development. Flag state is, which is the authority a country has over the ships registered under them. Flag state is actually the bedrock of port state, because you must be an inspector, a flag state inspector first, before you can become a port state control officer. Our own guiding resolution A155, which is on the procedure of port state control, is now being expanded to cover all the recent changes, such that port state control officers will be properly informed and guided in the execution of their duties.
The other 19 full members are Angola, Benin, Cape Verde, Cameroon, Congo, Côte d'Ivoire, Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, the Gambia, Ghana, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Nigeria, Sao Tome and Principe, Senegal, Sierra Leone, South Africa, and Togo. The Secretariat of the MOU is provided by Nigeria through the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy.
Introducing the Nimasa Distress Response Call Lines for all maritime stakeholders, ship owners, seafarers, ship captains. Whatever your challenge or distress in the Nigerian maritime domain, please call 0803 0685 167, 0708 0005 956, 0700 0700 010. If you can't reach us on these lines, please call 0700 0700 020, 0700 0700 030. Also via VHF Radio Channel 16. Call and Nimasa will respond.
What are you anchored on this week? I am anchored on charity, which is part of the core of the Easter season. As we prepare for Easter, do something good to someone you don't know. And on that note, we bring this week's edition of Nimasa This Week to a close. It has been a delight bringing it to you. On behalf of all those working behind the scene, my name is Eugenia Abu. Let's do this again next week.